Hello, everybody. Roger says hey. So, I am finally getting to this little documentary. So this is an extremely highly requested documentary. It looks like a lot of people have reacted to it on YouTube, but a lot of you have asked me to do this one. It looks like about Messi and Ronaldo, the end is near. Now, I'm not sure exactly what the end is near is referring to. If it means that they are kind of getting up there in their years and their careers are starting to come to an end. If this is going to be more about kind of that and that aspect of football, or if it's going to be more of an all-encompassing documentary on them. Is it going to compare the two? Now, I know that a lot of you guys are either like Messi fans or Ronaldo fans, or maybe you prefer one over the other. I actually don't know which one I prefer more. I've only really seen highlight videos of them. I haven't really seen them in action all that much. I will say though that I'm not going to say one's better than the other because I think that they're both really great and they're both probably like the greatest player of all time in certain aspects. I'm sure Messi is better at certain things than Ronaldo is and the other way around. So I definitely think it's possible to have multiple players who are the best ever, whatever their particular thing is that they're the best at. I think human beings just like to have that black or white, this is the top, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And the reality is that reality doesn't really work that way. And now that Messi has moved over to Paris Saint-Germain, I think it'll be fun to watch some of their matches this coming season and just kind of see what he looks like playing for a different team. Which brings me to the portion of this video that is sponsored by Surfshark. Being an American means that I don't have access to some of the content that you guys over in Europe or South America have. If I try to go to the BBC iPlayer and look at highlights or games or even documentaries about some players, I get a nice little message that this content is unavailable in my region, which is super frustrating for somebody like me who is trying to learn the game. So thanks to Surfshark, I can turn on that VPN and it basically puts my computer into another country. In this case, I chose the UK, and gives me access to all of this content that I otherwise wouldn't have access to. So now I can go on the BBC iPlayer and stay up to date with everything, or the Sky Sports Network, or watch that cool documentary on Ronaldo, which I totally plan to do. And for some of you guys over in Europe or Australia or wherever you are in the world, there might be some content that you would like access to over here in the States that you can't get access to because it's restricted in your region. You can do what I did and put your computer location in the United States or your phone or iPad, whatever, because it works on all of your devices. And you can access all of that American content that you wouldn't be able to otherwise, whether it's sports content or, you know, stuff like shows on Netflix. And the other advantage to having a VPN is security, because not everybody likes the idea of their personal information being transmitted over public Wi-Fi or even their home Wi-Fi. A VPN gives you a little bit of extra security to keep your data safe. So if you want to go hang out at that coffee shop, get a little bit of work done, or catch up on some football highlights, you can use your devices without any concern about hackers or, you know, cyber criminals getting access to your personal data. Surfshark works great for both of those things. And if you want to give it a try, you can use my personal code SoGal for 83% off and 3 extra months for free. You'll find the link to that in my description and in the pinned comment. I've been using Surfshark and it works great. It's super easy to use, totally worth it, and it's one of the most trusted VPNs out there. So yeah, click on the link and try it out. Okay, so back to Messi and Ronaldo. I really hope that this video gives me a little bit more insight into their lives and their careers, and it's not just a highlight video. Also, I did skim through it just to kind of see what, you know, style it was in. It looks like there are a ton of subtitles. So my videos, I usually put the one I'm watching in the corner in a smaller box, and I keep myself in the larger frame. But for this video, I'm going to swap the two. I'm going to actually minimize myself and keep the video that we're watching in the larger frame, because I don't think you guys will be able to properly read the subtitles otherwise, and it would be incredibly time consuming for me to recreate them. So we're just going to make this easy and I'm going to swap the frames. So with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at The End is Near.
Sí, bueno, hace unas semanas atrás Me dijeron que me iban a hacer profesional y que tenía que firmar.
Tell me who's the best player in the world. Me. Until January.
Real Madrid, Barcelona, everybody wanted Cristiano.
El mejor jugador del mundo.
Por otra, porque ha dejado.
Okay, the sound went off on the video, so I'm assuming that it's for copyright issues. Seen a lot of highlights here, but I've already seen a lot of this stuff before in the other videos I watched on them. Wish I knew what was being said. That still gets me every time. Has Messi done bicycle kicks like that before? Does he do that stuff as well?
¿Qué queda de aquel chico de Madeira, que creció en Madeira? ¿Una infancia feliz?
Sí. Sí, tengo una infancia feliz por un lado y también un poco diferente por otra, porque ha dejado mi familia con 11 años para ir para Lisboa.
Cristiano Ronaldo, con tan solo 11 años, partió desde su natal Madeira para jugar por el Sporting en la ciudad de Lisboa.
Bueno, ya he convivido con otros chicos de otras zonas y dejar la familia muy temprano la verdad que fue un poco doloroso, pero valió la pena el sacrificio para llegar donde estoy yo ahora.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would imagine like leaving your family at 11 would, I wouldn't have been able to do that, no way. So I mad respect to both Messi and Ronaldo for leaving that young. I think Messi was 13 when he left, if I remember correctly, so still also very, very young. But I kind of agree with him, you know, is it worth it to do that, to achieve what he's achieved in life? Maybe so. Like, I think I would look back on my life and say it was worth it, probably.
Ya de chiquito siempre empecé a jugar fútbol en la calle, en mi casa, y bueno, a los 4 o 5 años ya había empezado.
Viene a buscarla también Rosso le deja a Messi, arranca Messi dejando a uno el camino.
Wow, look at those finishes of young little Messi.
Messi comenzó a jugar fútbol en el Club Grandoli en Rosario, Argentina. Después pasó a jugar con el Newell's Old Boys a la edad de 8 años.
2 goles hiciste, ¿no es cierto, Messi? ¿A quién le querés dedicar este campeonato?
A mi papá, a mi tío y a toda mi familia y a todo lo que me conoce.
Wow.
Con 11 años te vas a Lisboa. Leía en varias entrevistas que llorabas casi todos los días.
Estos análisis confirman la falta de hormona de crecimiento. Que está faltando una hormona que Leo necesita para poder crecer normalmente.
Bueno, yo llegué, jugaba en Newell y bueno, me vieron de allá y me trajeron a hacer una prueba de 15 días. Estuve 15 días aquí probando.
Sí, me falta resistencia, velocidad. Me canso de vez en cuando.
It was impossible to be jealous of him because you are jealous, he keeps scoring 3 goals. He don't want to lose, he wants to win.
16 de noviembre de 2003. ¿Qué te dice esa fecha?
Minuto 75, un nuevo cambio en las filas del equipo de Rijkaard aquí en Odragao. Se retira Fernando Navarro y entra Lionel Andrés Messi, juvenil de primer año.
Una fecha muy importante en lo que se refiere a mi carrera porque podía conseguir el sueño que buscaba de chiquito y la verdad que un día muy feliz.
The first game in that stadium, full crowd, fantastic atmosphere, and an artist in the pitch. He did everything.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I have all these questions coming into my head, and I'm trying not to pause it too much because I'm kind of like really into this and don't want to pause it. But it said Messi was a junior freshman. What does that mean exactly? Does that mean that that was his designation at the academy he was in? Was a junior freshman? I'm not sure exactly how the academies work, but it's also crazy like seeing kids this young working hard like this, like, and that's an understatement, not just working hard, but from everything that you guys have told me about Cristiano Ronaldo, that he was basically just like a working machine, which is very, very rare for a kid to have. Kind of crazy to see a kid like that. So it's really interesting seeing them at this level, just how young they are and how hard they're working and how far, you know, they've come. It's just, and it's just going through their lives like super, super fast too. So I'm definitely going to have to kind of go in and watch, you know, longer documentaries on each one of them to get a better idea for their, you know, life and career leading up to today. But this is just giving me a really quick glimpse at it.
I think that they destroyed the many defenders at that game.
In 2003, he was at that time with 1 year left in his contract with Sporting. I was with Juventus, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia. Everybody wanted Cristiano. Everybody.
Proclaimed by Sir Alex Ferguson as one of the most exciting young players he's ever seen, the Manchester United boss, urged on by his players, has moved quickly to capture the signature of Portuguese teenage sensation Cristiano Ronaldo in a £12.25 million deal.
Okay, so how does this work exactly? So he went to Portugal when he was 11, went to a football academy there, I'm assuming. I thought the academies were linked to professional teams in that country. I guess I was expecting him to play for Portugal for a team in Portugal, but here he is signing on to Manchester United. How does this work? I guess they have scouts that go to the different academies, right? I think some of you guys have explained that to me in comments or messages, that your scouts go to the different academies to look for these players, and I guess that they try to convince them to come to their club. Is that correct?
Sensation Cristiano Ronaldo in a £12.25 million deal.
The players have raved about him. Sir Alex Ferguson has as well. One of the most exciting.
Now, how old is he at this point? Because $12.5 million as like a teenager is just insane.
Teenagers in the game at £12 million. Here
I think he just
the most expensive teenagers in the game at £12 million.
It's a teenager.
Here comes young Ronaldo.
Que nunca es fácil llegar con 16 años, meterte a un vestuario, más por la manera de ser mía. Y bueno, Ronaldinho enseguida me acogieron, sobre todo él. El primer día me hizo sentarme al lado de él y me hizo todo más fácil. Rijkaard, la manera de llevarme paso a paso sin apresurarse. Yo muchas veces decía por ahí, no entendía por qué no iba convocado, no jugaba. Y hoy mirándolo fríamente digo lo bien que me llevó, lo agradecido que estoy, porque sabía en cada momento cuándo era lo mejor para mí.
To Messi. Will he get that first goal for Barcelona? Remember the name.
Oh, is his first goal?
Messi, at the age of 17, scores his first goal for Barcelona.
I like how Ronaldinho took him under his wing. That was really nice. Now, from what I've seen very little of him, but from what I did see, he seemed to be just like this really happy, friendly person. So that's good to see that he kind of like took Messi under his wing, helped coach him a little bit maybe.
Ronaldo to think about it. Oh! Absolutely sensational! Ronaldo. What a goal! Not too far out for him. Ronaldo. Brilliant! Made in Lisbon. Delivered in Manchester for Manchester United. Simply his moment.
Okay, so the UEFA final, Manchester United beat Chelsea. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, UEFA is the Champions League final. That's what the CL means, right? Okay. That's where basically the best clubs in Europe compete, right? In a tournament.
Oh, it's fallen to Lionel Messi. Real danger here, and Messi goes for the first time in the tie. Here's a great chance for Messi. It's 1-1. Stopped by Casillas. Blasted in by Messi. Lionel Messi has him back. Messi takes everybody on. Messi has got it! This is the game that is going to be remembered as the Lionel Messi match.
El que li faltava a Messi perquè el comparin amb Maradona.
So, watching this, I know a lot of you have told me that Messi did have like that growth hormone issue, and then they just mentioned it here as well a few minutes ago. And he said that he had trouble breathing sometimes, so I'm assuming that it affected his endurance a little bit. So is that something that he always had issues with, was like conditioning and endurance, and not being able to maybe completely keep up with maybe some of the other players on the field? So that kind of makes it doubly impressive for me that he achieved what he's achieved dealing with that and maybe some endurance issues as well.
But it's Messi, it's Iniesta! And the Chelsea fans cover their eyes in horror. It's Barcelona who are in the final against Manchester United in Rome.
Messi, who is the competition's top scorer with 8 goals, expects Manchester United to play their part in making tonight's final a game to remember.
Yo no miro,
so Messi
ni creo
versus
que Cristiano
Cristiano.
tampoco el hacer mejor partido que yo, ni yo mejor que él, ¿no? Queremos ser campeones, cada uno con su equipo y poder levantar la copa.
It is the best in England versus the best in Spain.
The newly crowned champions of Spain seeking to dethrone the kings of Europe. Huge potential for a classic in Rome. To their stripes next season. Here we go. Oh, and it's a problem for Valdez. Ronaldo. Oh, Eto's opened it up. Oh, how about that for smash and grab? Messi. Taking on Yaya Toure, taking on the goalkeeper as well. On the up, in the lead. And very nearly 2 up.
Xavi levanta, viene Messi.
Wow.
Barcelona, the new champions of Spain, are the new champions of Europe. It's a treble in all. 10 years after United's own, and Guardiola hail the new kings of Europe, Barcelona.
Sí, fue algo hermoso, ¿no? Siempre es lindo hacer goles y todo felicidad, mucho festejo, mucha alegría y recuerdo muy lindo.
I mentioned 1,000 times, I don't want to speak more about that. I'm happy here and I want to stay here.
So you'll be here next season?
Yes. I hope.
Hoy ha llegado el momento. Hoy damos la bienvenida a su nueva casa. Hoy recibimos a Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, which team is he at now?
Muchas gracias y ahora voy a pedir a todos que digan conmigo. 1, 2, 3.
What team is he at?
Estoy muy feliz por ser el jugador más caro de la historia del fútbol. Me da un cierto orgullo. Miedo no. Tengo miedo de morir, nada más.
Wait, what?
No. Tengo
He
miedo
has
de
the fear
morir,
to
nada
die.
más.
La rivalidad que empezó en aquella final de Champions en el año 2009 continuaría ahora en la Liga Española con la incorporación de Ronaldo a las filas del Madrid.
Oh, is
Lo
it
que
Real
vendría en los
Madrid?
siguientes años se convertiría en una batalla de goles y apariciones en momentos decisivos en los dos clubes más importantes del mundo, Madrid y Barcelona.
Okay, so here we have Messi and Cristiano both in Spain playing, I guess, in the same league now. So they're probably going to face each other more often, I would assume. And I guess it looks like he's being paid a lot more than Messi at this point also. Has that always been the case? Has he always been paid more than Messi, or has it kind of varied?
Again. Here he is again.
Oh! Whoa, I have to see that again.
And here he is again. Here he is again.
I mean, let's put that guy flat on his back.
That's a wonderful header.
Look at how high he jumps.
It is a truly wonderful header. Messi.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, it's real and Ronnie still going. Look at this, Kevin. It's a brilliant run from Messi. Can he go all the way?
Ahí le queda el balón a Cristiano. ¡El disparo!
Oh. Okay.
Well, they call this one the Classico of the Gods. In one corner, Lionel Messi. In the other corner, Cristiano Ronaldo.
La Liga.
Wonderful.
Okay, so this looks like just a regular season game. La Liga is the league in Spain, right? I'm trying to learn the different leagues and stuff, so.
Wonderful touch from Messi. It gives Barca the advantage. Can they take it? It's Lionel Messi. Messi. Fans get on the edge of their seats. Brilliantly. Approaching the eyes of the world, the best players in the planet going head to head. Lionel Messi.
Looks like it's just a different game. Oh, it's first half.
Head to head. Lionel Messi. Whizzes past Ramos. to beat. Oh. And he does that brilliantly. And the fourth. Away he goes.
But how does he get out of these situations, Rob? He's got nowhere to go and he just produces moments of magic like this.
And Barcelona have won the first Classico of the season.
Je vous demande d'accueillir Lionel Messi, le premier argentin, Ballon d'Or, France Football.
So Cristiano won it in 2008, he wins it in 2009.
One camp, Cristiano Ronaldo, and the other camp, Lionel Messi. Who will be the best? Who will be the match winner tonight? Messi onto it in a flash, quicker than any defender. Xavi, Messi in on the blind side. It's Messi again. Is there no stopping him?
So you guys have something called the blind side. Okay, you guys have that in this football. We have that in American football as well. There's something called the blind side. So I hadn't heard that before, actually. So interesting.
Lionel Messi, the leading light, outshining Cristiano Ronaldo on his home stage, scoring the first goal.
Wow.
El ganador del Balón de Oro, Lionel Messi.
So does Barcelona usually beat Real Madrid? Because it's like the second or third time in this documentary that they've done that.
Good evening, everyone. The first Copa del Rey
Here we go again.
in over 20 years.
Okay, what is the Copa del Rey again? Is that a tournament just in Spain with all of the teams, maybe?
Magnificent balance from Messi, and what a pass!
Virgil's breaking forward, he's giving it to Ronaldo.
Chance to take on Busquets. Ronaldo, he'll beat him for pace. Support here from Messi. Pointed, Casillas. Ball from Marcelo, that great cross, and a goal! Cristiano Ronaldo! A magnificent header! Real Madrid have broken Barcelona's strength.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
Away from Marcelo. Messi! Here's the boss. Here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How good is he? A near supernatural goal from Lionel Messi.
Ballon d'Or 2011 is Lionel Messi.
Wow.
Benzema turns. Ronaldo! Blocked by Ramos. Pepe flies in there, Messi! It's Messi. Oh, it's magnificent. Chance for an equaliser. Expertly taken. It's now Messi 2, Cristiano Ronaldo 2.
Oh, so they both scored the goals?
Oh, that's a brilliant little Messi goal.
Wait a second, did that go around everybody?
Messi's free kick. Oh, that's a brilliant little Messi goal.
Wow.
PK. Oh, he's lost the ball. Big chance for a second here. Cristiano Ronaldo takes his time. 2-0.
Lionel Messi.
Wow.
Scores for the 7th successive Classico. Yes, he has. Di Maria. And now Ronaldo. 2-0. Oh, Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Slow to react, but Messi's not. Oh, little Messi. Watching Messi. He has scored tonight. It's Messi, and it's a massive goal in La Liga.
The winner is Cristiano Ronaldo.
What I'm getting from this is that when it comes to Spain, apparently Real Madrid and Barcelona are like the two top teams that seem to, I don't know, I forgot what the Copa del Rey is, but it seems like, you know, they're probably the ones that make it to the final of that a lot. And this I forgot what the name of the award is, but that award is shared a lot between Ronaldo and Messi.
Barcelona has managed to sit again past Rakitic. To the area, Messi tends to take everything, he sweeps it in, and an unlikely pass scoring the Clasico is Matthew.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Messi. Oh, brilliant. Great movement from Messi. Oh, there was not really seen enough of from me this season. Oh, he's got possession on. Crunch by Cruz.
They're just like trading wins, basically. Oh, that hit the guy in the face. Yep. Oh my god, that had to hurt.
The FIFA Ballon d'Or 2015 goes to Lionel Messi.
FIFA Ballon d'Or?
Inside to Messi. He tries to dance his way through. He's fouled by Modric. This time Suarez there in an offside position. Suarez has to get back on. Plays it through to Messi. Here's Leo Messi to score in the Clasico. He misses.
Gareth Bale is having an impact on the game. Ronaldo is patient. Brilliant from Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo et donc le Ballon d'Or France Football 2016.
So I didn't realize that they played against each other this much. For some reason, I didn't know where all of the teams that Cristiano Ronaldo had gone to. I know you guys have told me in the comments and stuff, but again, it's hard to remember all of it. I know that he had gone through several different teams, so I knew that much. I know he is at Juventus now, I think, but I wasn't sure before that where he had gone. So I didn't realize that he had played at Real Madrid for this long, and that they had played this much against each other. I might want to like go back and watch one of these games. If there's a really good game between the two of them, let me know which one I should go back and watch.
Plays it to Messi, ball juggling from Lionel Messi. Between these two teams, Cristiano Ronaldo bravely blocking the shot. Got the eyes of the world on Lionel Messi, who doesn't fail. Messi does it again. Gets past Marcelo. Messi plays it back, and oh, will he squeeze it? Game one.
Wow.
Set.
Oh. Rolls in.
Back in the frame. Messi gets past Casemiro. He's going to have to watch his step tonight, Casemiro. That's his job. Away from Benzema, who was waiting for any spillage. And this is not good. Oh no.
Look at this.
Oh.
Messi is down. That's not a sight you want to see for any footballer. Leaves it for Messi. Messi full steam ahead. Brilliant, Lionel Messi! But he's back to haunt Real Madrid. The dice, can they hit the jackpot? Gomez, Jordi Alba, Lionel Messi!
Oh my goodness!
Lionel Messi does it again. He's superhuman. Oh, Lionel Messi has just exploded La Liga into life. Lionel Messi in the Clasico extends his record of scoring. I don't need to say anything, do I? Look at him.
So, the Clasico is associated with Copa del Rey. That's kind of what I'm getting from this, but maybe I'm not understanding that.
Moves inside Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
France Football 2017 Ballon d'Or
Cristiano Ronaldo
is Cristiano Ronaldo.
welcome to the Camp Nou. The atmosphere magnificent. Play on, says the referee. Swat it to Messi. Messi getting away from Casemiro. Lionel Messi. 2-1 to Barcelona. 10-0 on the pitch. That's sheer Football Club Barcelona 2. Real Madrid 2.
So I have a question. It's called Real Madrid, right? Instead of Real Madrid. I've seen the like Fly Emirates sponsor on the front of the jersey a lot, and so is that, whenever I see that, is that Real Madrid basically? Does each team have its own sponsor, or do the Emirate Airlines sponsor multiple teams? I've always wondered that, because I've always seen that jersey. Fly Emirates is very, very popular, probably because of Cristiano Ronaldo.
No caso do Messi também, que é um excelente jogador, um jogador que vai ficar na história, não só pelas bolas de ouro que ganhou, mas um jogador que tem estado sempre no auge, ano após ano, como eu. Eu com uma pequena diferença, que eu joguei em clubes diferentes e também ganhei a competição da Champions pelo outro clube diferente. Fui mais um ano, o 6º ano consecutivo, o melhor marcador da Champions, ou seja...
He does not hesitate to toot his own horn, does he? He definitely has a bit of an ego, that's for sure, it seems like.
Mas obviamente não vi tanta rivalidade, entre aspas, de dois jogadores estarem no top da montanha tantos anos. Acho que há grandes jogadores, com todo o respeito que tenho pelos jogadores, 3, 4, máximo 5 anos no auge. 10 anos eu nunca vi jogadores a estar sempre, como se diz em português, a partir pedra todos os anos, a fazer mais de 40, 50 golos, ganhar títulos, estar sempre ali. Acho que isso é o mais difícil no futebol. Custa muito manter um nível, estar sempre no auge. Esta forma física, este corpo esbelto, não cai do céu. Por isso, eu digo na brincadeira, mas é verdade, é muito trabalho por trás dos troféus.
No, ya hace falta no, sí que fue lindo toda esa época que vivimos juntos y que estábamos en la misma liga para intentar de ganar, cada uno con su equipo. Fue un grandísimo jugador para la liga, para el Real Madrid, una rivalidad muy sana que los dos queríamos superarnos día a día para dar lo mejor cada uno a lo suyo y que estuvo bueno para el espectador también.
So I noticed a very huge difference with Messi talking about Ronaldo versus the other way around. Ronaldo, while he gave respect to Messi, also kept reminding all of us of how good he was as well. While Messi he didn't really go there. He didn't really try to prop himself up. He just he gave a lot of respect to Ronaldo and the game of football, and said basically the rivalry is great for the game of football and for the fans. He didn't try to, like I said, prop himself up. So I know you guys, a lot of you have said that he's a lot more humble than Ronaldo, and I could definitely see that.
La gran batalla entre los dos mejores jugadores de la década ha llegado a su fin. 10 años disputando los mejores torneos a nivel mundial y compitiendo por los trofeos individuales y colectivos más importantes. Sin duda alguna, Messi y Ronaldo serán recordados por su legado y gran desempeño en los clubes que lo vieron crecer futbolísticamente. Los años pasarán y los seguiremos recordando por la magia que dejaron en la cancha. Sin más que agregar, solo nos queda darles gracias por lo que fueron y lo que dieron a este hermoso deporte.
Sí, yo ya lo dije en su momento, era lindo tenerlo.
Mucho por Cristiano.
Era una rivalidad linda, sobre todo porque estaba en el Madrid también y bueno, ahora está en un gran equipo también y lo vemos desde España.
No, es español.
No, English. I think, yeah.
I was curious because we shared the stage 15 years, me and him. I don't know if it's ever happened in football. The same two guys in the same stage all the time. So it's not easy, as you know, and of course we have a good relationship.
Okay, so at the end there, I kind of got the gist of what, you know, the message of this was, is that it's really, really rare to have two players at this level, like the best in the game, to be competing against each other for this amount of time. So that is actually really great for the fans, as Messi said, you know? What a time to be a fan of the game of football and to be able to see these guys compete in real time. Unfortunately, I missed it all. But I guess I can always go back and watch matches and try to, you know, it won't ever be the same as like seeing it for the first time, you know, as it was actually happening, but you know, I can at least maybe try to experience a little bit of it. But I guess things are changing now, right? So they're kind of getting to the last years of their career. Messi's now moved on from Barcelona to an entirely different club, which I think is going to be super interesting to see him in. I really, really would like to watch some of the matches that he is in Paris, or playing for Paris. So this was a really, really good documentary. Like I said, I learned a lot. I learned a little bit more about Ronaldo's background. Just like I said, I had no idea at all that they had played in Spain together for that long. I think some of you guys have mentioned it in the comments, but I didn't realize that it had gone on for that long. So anyway, thank you guys so much for suggesting this documentary. Again, I would like to learn more about their personal lives and more about the careers in depth, and I know that that's going to require some videos that are on each one of them, I think separately, probably some longer documentaries. So if you guys have suggestions for what the best ones are, they don't have to be on YouTube. You know, I have Amazon Prime and Netflix, or you know, if it's just somewhere else online, if you guys could point me to that, I would appreciate it. Looking forward to the season kicking off. I know it's already kicked off and some games have already been played, at least in the Premier League. I don't know, or Premier League. I always say that wrong. I don't know if the leagues in the other countries have gotten going yet, but like I said, we have American sports kicking off too. We have football season about to start in a couple weeks here, so I will be very, very busy with sports this fall, I think, and on into spring too, right? We have the World Cup next year, which I'm going to be watching for the very first time. A lot to look forward to, and I'm going to be posting a lot more football content, sports content in general. I've started getting into cricket now, and rugby is going to be next. Maybe AFL. I've had a lot of people ask me to watch AFL too, so stay tuned for all of that coming up on my channel. Don't forget to check out Surfshark down in the description, and Roger here and I will see you next time.